So I've got Sunny again today, and I'd like to start teaching him Spanish walk. You'll have seen me teaching Gabby it. Gabby's picked it up really easily, and Sunny's got no reason not to pick it up easily, but Sunny's issue is he's very handy with his front legs. He will kick, as we've seen, everything and anything, but he has a tendency to pull back. And obviously for the Spanish walk we want the shoulders to lift and the leg to kind of elevate and lift upwards. So I'm going to try and teach him some leg targeting. So what that basically means is I want him to start to learn to touch the target with his leg, and I'm hoping that then I can start to teach him to extend his leg rather than to drag it back and pull it back and kind of kick, which I can then help, turn into the Spanish walk. So I'm going to start with just having it quite close to his leg, in the hopes that he, good boy. And obviously that's going to be the difficult thing for him, is making the difference between touching it with his face and touching it with his leg. Sunny. Yes, good boy, or not. So his first thing is to kind of, round niche, is to use his legs. If his head doesn't work, good boy. And it means I can put it on more of a cue, because the problem with Sunny is that's a behaviour he kind of offers a lot anyway. So if I can put it on leg, good boy. So you see at the moment how he's still he's doing this, he's coming backwards. He did for a second extend it. So the idea is eventually I'll get him, it's not going to all happen today obviously, this is just a starting point. Leg. It's kind of the movement we wanted actually. I should have clicked that to kind of capture it. Good boy. So at the moment, it's kind of a, no, you're not taking out of there, you bugger. It's a pouring rather than the jambette, which is what we want. I know you've seen it now. Leg. So even if he touches it accidentally, because we're heading back to the chap on the floor, I'm still going to reward that. Leg. Good boy. Yes, good boy. That was better. So that was more of a, that way, rather than pulling it back. I know, it's not fair with the hay, is it? Leg. Good boy. And we have this distraction as well, which we'll just have to work around. Good boy. I might give him a second and let him finish hoovering up. We done? Good boy. Touch. So even though I'm using the same target, I'm trying to use different words. So obviously touch is for him to touch it with his nose, and then I'm using leg, which is the same as what I use for Gabby for the lift. And that's mainly because when I first taught Gabby to lift her leg, it was because I was teaching her to give me a leg to pull for the girth. So leg made sense. Leg. Good boy. And see, that's coming more forward now. Leg. Good boy. That was a tiny, half-hearted. That's fine. Good boy. Leg? No. Leg? And this is fine. He's trying to work it out. So he's going, well, if I touch that, good boy. That's normally what gets me a treat. Good boy. If I look away, that's normally what gets me a treat. Sunny's here. All those different things. He's kind of going through his repertoire whilst trying to ignore that nice, big, tasty bit of chaff. Which is why we have to keep coming back round here, but that's okay. And of course, every time he's lifting his leg, we are walking forward slightly. Which obviously, if we didn't have a camera, wouldn't be an issue, but I have to stay somewhat. Leg. Good boy. Whoa. Leg. Good. Okay, well, I just don't want him to pour indefinitely. But I'm going to do a little bit more on this side. Leg. Good boy. Until we get back to our pile, I guess. And I can actually start doing it to get him to walk, because with the Spanish walk we want this, and then touch, leg. Good boy. So actually he's trying a little bit. I don't know whether you would have seen that, but he's giving it a go. Leg. So this may be completely different now, but he gets it. This is his favourite thing to do, is kicking things. And no, that was actually very nice. Good boy. Leg. Good boy. leg. Good, and see, it's becoming a little bit slower. It's a little bit less frustrating for him. Good boy. Leg, leg, good boy. And obviously this is where it's good to have it on quite a good boy. Leg, leg, good. So we're starting to add in a little bit of walk now because he knows to follow the target as well. Good boy. So actually this is going much better than I'd anticipated. Good boy. And this is a completely different way to how I taught Gabby, because Gabby already knew the command for lifting her leg. Leg, good boy. Leg, leg, good boy. So I didn't have to teach her that, whereas he gives it very willingly, but say he normally tends to pull back and get a bit stroppy. Leg, good. Whereas we want that extension that he's starting to give now. Leg, this one, nah, this one. Good boy. Good boy. And I say, it's his favourite thing to do, so actually getting treats for it as well. We come back up the hill, matey. Come on. Sunny. Sunny. Touch. Sunny, this way. Come on. Good boy. Touch. Good lad. Let's see if we can have a couple more steps again. Well, let's do this one first then. Leg. Good boy. And the other one. Leg. Leg. Good boy. Leg. Good boy. But I'm just going to do a tiny bit more and then I'm going to finish with him, because actually, as I said, he picks things up very quickly, so it's not massively surprising. Leg. Leg. Good boy. Leg. Leg. Good. And ideally I just want him to do it once, but I'm not going to be that fussy at the moment. Leg. Good boy. And leg. Leg. That was a good try, good boy. So it wasn't a proper lift, but he gave it a go as he walked then. No, because I don't want him to come back like that, so I'm just going to ignore that. Plus I didn't ask him. And for Sunny, who gives this very freely, I'm going to have to be really strict. Leg. I said just when I ask him, stop. Good boy. If you've got something that you've had to really encourage to do it, then you can take every little bit that you get. No. Leg. Good boy. Stop. Good boy. Good. Well done. Ow, with my finger. Good boy. So I'm going to leave it there with him.